Yes, my contextless viewers, we have returned, and we have much to discuss. I will start by saying we now have a community question board on the pigFive analysis series and the Normal 1 series, and if there are any other series you want me to cover, let me know down below.
Now, for everything we have missed, starting chronologically with The Factory.
This video starts with a log written by Jen about the Factory. Only one Factory exists in the multiverse, and it can jump universes. In case you're not familiar, because this lore is dense, there was a factory incident which caused Zack, also known as Stalker, their wife, to die. Who is Zack? Who is Stalker? Same person, but they're also dead. Kinda keep up.
Basically, under the Factory exists a large Star Dweller vault, who are Star Dwellers. A threat, kinda, keep up. What's inside the vault? A giant wave of energy that reduced every human in a 1-mile radius to a puddle and made all robots in that same area go rogue, thus no footage was found.
The file ends and we are greeted with dim purple text. Said text laments about the elementals, which are basically gods, were claiming to be the ones that found a way out of the rift, when apparently it was this guy writing in purple. In the process, the elementals left the director and the whores behind. Our purple guy claims the elementals had been like siblings and that they had betrayed him.
Finally, we are left with the description, which we can assume is still Purple Guy talking. He claims that he will rise again. And that's all we have from the Factory video.
Stalker, or miraculously Stalker Alpha, as Stalker Prime, the first one we're introduced to, is kind of dead, but remember, multiverse. Stalker Alpha is alive, unlike others. How can we confirm? Well, my contextless viewers, that's you, we are going to the one part of the internet I never thought would be reached by this ARG. DeviantArt.
Yup, that is not a joke. pigFive put lore on DeviantArt, officially known as Database, Aftermath, and there is a lot to work with here. There will be a link in the description. The Database Aftermath follows the story of Desmond, a human stuck in the rift. Desmond meets a cube from the between. Desmond, rightfully terrified, locks the cube named Robin in a shed, like that's gonna do anything. In the shed, Robin finds a Gen computer with a message from Stalker.
This is Stalker. I am here to inform to all of you who are still alive out there. The CEO and board is dead. A threat level 8 entity has arrived through a rift. We believe it came from the between. All of our security force is dead or turned into those things. I am all that remains. I will keep the fight going. We will not go silently into this cold and dark night. If you have received this message, know this, I will come find you. We will rebuild the company and take back our home from these things. The fight isn't over. Glory to the CEO. Nat, end transmission.
I recommend reading Database Aftermath, so I won't spoil the current last chapter, which is number 3, and I still left out a ton from chapters 1 and 2. Now for the part I've been neglecting for a while. The descriptions.
Administrator 24C, apparently created Nat, gone through the rift, and has a daughter named Emily who I am sure he is never seeing again. He apparently entered 20 years ago and there is no sign he has returned. Status? Unknown.
Second is a cipher description. Read, translator eyes.
There was no point in warning us about him possibly being here. We could do nothing to stop him. The elementals knew this, they just hoped we would buy them time to run away again. Then, he sat upon his throne while our ship flew past. I felt his eyes stare right into my soul. He smiled. Finally, he knew that I would start that war between us and the Nobitus. He knew I would fight back against the elementals and angels. And he knew that I would stay behind, and fight, each using 2, 13, and 4 as the cipher keys. But pigFive replied the last one was supposed to be 22. Which might mean the numbers finally have significance, and that the ciphers might belong to a specific character. Editor, update the board please.
Next one. Minor Hamilton reference aside, that's a high kill count, and Stalker's fully locked in. Nice to see the CEO pressured instead of a one-off side character.
I think this is the point at which Stalker sends out the message to the void that we saw earlier. Cross may also appear later in the story. Editor, put it on the board please.
Well, Now we have proof that Stalker Prime, or at least Stalker, is dead. And so is Max, but we kinda already knew that. Keep up. Leo is new though. Editor, board please. Next one.
Jumping ahead in time, we have the rift that Desmond most likely entered. Not much here, but an interesting connection.
This is a simple numbers to letters conversion. It reads, "You broke the deal. Eve, you never did care for Rookie that much anyways. After all, you did expose him to Prowler's symbol on purpose." Eve, how could you? Same idea with the ciphers. The numbers are probably from one character. Editor, thank you.
Seeming to come after the events of The Factory video. Maybe now we will learn what is under the factory, and perhaps, what happened in the incident.
This next one gives us little information, as it leaves out what Rookie found. Yippee!
This one gives us a new character, A character that seems to be speaking directly to us, the viewers. Wanting information but not for us to find any more files. Yeah, we're gonna find more files. Although the questions posed are good for the board.
Rogue AI Sarah, huh? She may be our key to finding out about the administrator. Why doesn't the board want to tell Nat, though? And that's everything so far. Hopefully we get our next video from pigFive soon.
But until then, remember,
that's just an analysis.
An ARG analysis. Links to everything pigFive related are in the description, and leave questions for the board.